Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be going over the Nightmare Circus faction event. The weekly preview for this week. August 26th, 2024. It's a Mydnight week, so Mydnight Underspire. Epic Trials, I guess. We'll see. Couldn't stream yesterday. Had one of those, 9 to 5 coming whenever we want deals. So, oh, cool. Mute. So I had to not stream just in case. And then you know how it is. They say 9 to 5 and they come at like 1 or 2. And I could have streamed, but it's whatever. You can't because they might pop up right in the middle. Yeah, they would have if I would have started streaming. You know how it goes. Oh, let me set this thing up. Please. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. All shucks. Let me, I'll put a chapter in so you can skip all this setting up the stream nonsense. Nightmare Circus weekly preview. Underspire, Underspire. Mark's here, Anita's here, Classic's here, Sana's here. What's going on? So, if Mr. Extreme, if you're watching, will you please contact me in the comments? I'm not gonna do what you think I'm gonna do. Just hit me up, man. I'll be an adult for once. Just hit me up, brother. Comments, Discord. I know you're banned from the chat on the game, but you can hit me up. Like, I didn't get hit up beforehand at all, I don't think. So, yeah, hit me up. That's all I'm gonna say, because I like Mr. Extreme, and I like my guild. So, hit me up, Mr. Extreme. I think he's just being he's kind of funny. The funny guy. So, it's okay. Just hit me up. I'll be an adult. I won't do what you think I'm gonna do. I could, though. I could go off right now, but I don't think that's the good move, so I won't. I'm not stupid. Even though, I don't know. Anyway, I'll shut up. Alright, so. Alright, let's do this thing. I think I'm ready. Wait, no, I'm not ready. 1 second. Gotta do my playlist. Playlist is Gems of War live streams, Gems of War delve guide. Because we'll be doing a delve. Hey, I put out a pre-recorded video yesterday. I did. I did. I put one out yesterday for Invasion. I did that. Just so you know. I hope we find something. I hope Puzzle Quest or Marvel Puzzle Quest or we find something. I just hope we do. That's what I hope. I do. We're so close to 3 million channel views. It's gonna happen. But if you want to help it along a little bit, that'd be cool. Like run those playlists while you sleep or something. If you want to get there a little bit sooner. It should happen in the next week, but we could make it happen in the next 3 days if you wanted to, or something. We could cut it in half if you guys wanted to help. Just let me know. Hit me, do some comments or something on some playlist videos or something like that. Say, hey, road to 3 million or something. 3 million channel views. Pretty cool, huh? Got that platinum plaque. 3 times platinum. We went 3 times platinum on this channel, no matter anyone says. Here's another thing. Guess how hard YouTube is. Guess how hard it is. I have 3 subscribers per video. So if you want to do YouTube, you'll get 3 subscribers per video you put out. That's how hard I've been working on this channel. That's me doing it every day. I have 2,500 videos or live streams, whatever, total. And I almost have 8,000 subscribers. So, hey, if you want to get into YouTube, you put a video out, you might get 3 subscribers per video. boy howdy. You can do that. Just hard work is all it takes. 3 subscribers. You're not going to get 1,000 per video. You can get 3 though. You can get 3 subscribers a video like me over 7-8 years. Nobody cares, you know what I mean? Oh, new guy that copied. Anyway, everybody likes the guy who just lazy, same words in every thumbnail. Lazy, everything's good. Everybody loves the lazy. Who wants to like? Why do you like the late? Anyway, whatever. How about the guy who did 2,500 videos and got 3 subscribers per video? And been doing it for 7-8 years. And like paved the way. Anyway, whatever. I'm ornery today, I guess. I'm kind of grumpy. Times I don't know. This community, not, some of it. There's like gets on my nerves a little bit. And how they love the lazy person from another country. Not that another country's bad. I'm just saying you think you would have, like, pride for your country and put that person first and then also watch the other person. I'm not saying that's bad. I love people from other countries. I never say that in a disparaging way. I just think it's weird. It's all. Mark, hello, morning. Anita, hello. Classic, morning. Nah, I'm not doing a thumbnail. Screw that. Classic says, bummed I missed the AJ stream. Had to wake up at 3 a.m. the next day for work. Ah, man. You had to get up on Sunday for work that early? That sucks. Sana says, might be a good idea to make a little chat group on Discord to discuss. Yeah, I mean, they can always hit me up. They could, on PlayStation. We're both on PlayStation. That's PlayStation messages. Didn't get a message. There's Discord. Could send me a Discord message. Didn't get a message. There's YouTube comments. Didn't get a message. There's YouTube. I stream every single day. Almost every single day. You can come to the live stream and sit and put a message in the chat. Didn't get a message. So, I don't think it's my fault. Mark says, how many total gym videos do you have out? I don't know. I'm going to make another one for, I'll make another one. The medical field? Oh, man. Alright, let me put a chapter in. Let's get started with Nightmare Circus. Doesn't matter what I ever say, either. Facts don't matter. Nobody cares about facts. All they care about is, like, how you say the facts. So you could say something wrong. Oh my god, guys. 2 plus 2 is like 5, and I love you, and it's awesome, and everything's the best, and this is good, and that's good, and everything's super fast, but 2 plus 2 is 5. Okay, I hope you have a great day, and everything's nice, and oh my goodness, gracious sakes, 2 plus 2 is 5. And then I say 2 plus 2 is 4 in just my regular voice, and I'm a mean guy. Nightmare Circus, anyway. And people watch the 2 plus 2 is 5 crap. I don't get it. I don't understand. It is what it is. Anita with the gifted, thank you so much. We're having a crappy month, so I really appreciate you. Facts don't care about your feelings. Nobody cares about facts. It's weird. It's strange. All anybody cares about is, psst, did you hear? Oh my god! Did you hear what he said? Oh, heavens to Betsy. That's all people care about, dude. It's weird. It's weird. Nobody cares about facts. It's like, oh, psst, psst, psst. How you doing today? Person I don't know at all. Person I'm way across the world, and I'm just going to tell you everything that I can just say whatever. I'm an astronaut. I go to space. What's wrong with you? Oh, me too. Me too. My hip too. I just went to space and I hurt my hip. People can say whatever they want online, dude. It's weird. I hurt my hip when I was going to space, just like you. You can say whatever you want. You can't... Everything I say is facts you can check up on and stuff like that. If somebody's, like, telling you stuff online, it could be a lie. And you have no way to check it. Yeah, me too. Yeah, my husband. Yeah, my husband too. They can just be saying that. It doesn't matter. They probably don't even have a husband. How do you know? My husband too, yeah, me too. I was on the phone with my sister, and me too. They can just say that. It doesn't mean it's true. Did you hear what Becky said? Oh my god. Gets on my nerves, bro. People believe in this crap. I vote for a stream dedicated to only this voice. Man, I go crazy. I'm a maniac. I'm a truth maniac. Sometimes I get things wrong. I'm not saying I'm the best and I get everything right. Sometimes I get things wrong, but I'm a truth maniac and nobody likes it. They want to hear, oh, you're so special, and me too, and my hip too, and this is the best troop ever. Just make this team right here. Oh, you got this guy? No, well, how about this guy then? Ha ha ha. No. Put him in. Anyway, I don't even know who I'm talking about. I'm just saying stuff, so don't worry. Nobody. Alright, we gotta do this freaking faction event. I was gonna try to be nice today, and look, that's what happens. That's what happens. I don't know. I gotta go to the Okay, anyway, sorry. Let's do this faction event. That's why people still come to the streams, for my quirky, abrasive nature. Yeah, that's the only reason. It ain't for Gems of War. You got everything's nice and good. Super mega mega super duper. Super mega 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 mega. Mega 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 super duper. Fastest ever. And then next week it's the fastest ever. And then the next week it's the fastest ever. It can't be. How's it the fastest ever every single mother effing week? That's weird. Anyway, let's do this faction event. It's Tuesday. We got Nightmare Circus. You're gonna try to do it for free because it's a Tuesday. It happens every week. You know, you can't spend... Let me put a chapter for this so people can skip all the weird voices and random talking about nobody. 12. Let's put 13 minutes. Let's get far away from that. Okay, 13 minutes. 13 minutes we can have the regular live stream. Probably not, but maybe. We'll see. I'm in a bad mood. Alright, so, it's Tuesday. We have a faction event. It's called Nightmare Circus. You're supposed to try to do it for free. Sometimes you can and sometimes you can't. There's no way of telling, really. It's just like, do every room, and you may or may not make it. You're going to get to the 7th reward. Sometimes you'll get to the 8th, sometimes you won't. Sometimes you'll have to spend 30 gems, sometimes you won't. But it's totally worth it for the Chaos Orb. And please don't get roped into this thing, well, it's not that good. It's good, dude. Tuesday faction events are always good. Do them. If you don't have gold. Some advice people give is for very high-level players. If you're watching, I'm just going to say it. If you're watching Tacit, who is awesome, he's amazing, I wouldn't be here without him. Sometimes he gives very high-level advice. So it's not for everybody. When he says that these Tuesday faction events, I don't know, that's for like the in-game player. That's for I could skip it. If I wanted to, I could skip it. But if you're in the middle of the game and you need gold, and you still need other things, you still need resources, you have to do this. You have to. You can't skip it. I know when somebody says you could probably skip something, you're like, yes! Woo! I can skip something. But it's not true. It's not true for like freaking 75% of the player base needs to do this every Tuesday. If you're not if you ever think if gold farming ever crosses your mind at all, you should definitely not skip the Tuesday faction event. If you think about TRAITSTONE farming ever, like even a hint of it in your brain, then you should never skip Tuesday faction event. If you ever think of soul farming at all, if you ever think of it at all, don't skip the Tuesday faction event. If you think of class experience farming ever at all, don't skip the Tuesday faction event. Like, you can't. Anyway, so I'm not going to buy up in the shop at all. I'm going to try to do it for free. And I'm going to get tons of gold. I'm going to get like hundreds of thousands of gold for doing this. And it's not even hard or anything. So let's go down here to make the teams because it's easier to do it down here. Got Nightmare Circus. Looks like I'm done. I did, let's see if I can find my pure faction. I don't know. Did I do pure? Yes, because I got 2,500 points. Which is max. Ooh, that's a nice team. I like that team. You can use this team for... Well, I guess you can't. But, hey, let's just use this one. I don't care. Copy. It's the high-level team. Let's go. Let's put high-level. Nightmare Circus. High-level. Plus, Void Dragon. This is topical, because Void Dragon's available this week from Event Key Drop Table. So let's do it. Just get him up. And cast it. Oh, I'm on 500, y'all. Oops. I'm on 500. Oopsie. Oops. I did that on 500 on accident. But it will work. And do every room. And I like to do treasure multiplier order, but I can't tell you 100% that it's like the way to go. Like 100, like you can't go wrong doing treasure multiplier order is all I know. So there was that team. Run away. Don't run away. I'm just showing teams. Do, 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 do. I did Necromancer for the Dusk's Aura and the 50% start, I think. If it's not for 50% start, it's at least for the Dusk's Aura. A little Purple Storm for the Void Dragon. It's putting up blue and purple. Or it's boosted by blue and purple, and it's putting up purple. So you usually want a purple, or you either want to use Laraza to get that purple-blue storm, or you want to make a purple storm for the Void Dragon, because it's putting purple up there. So you might as well have purple falling from the sky, too. That's usually how you loop. So, pretty cool. Void Dragon available this week. You can just double up on it, or you could put Laraza on here instead of the second Void Dragon, and that would be cool. So, I showed the team code. Alright, that's the high-level team. Let's make a mid or something. Mid-level team. OG Thirsty here? Did I see that? Yeah, what up, OG? Mark with the 2. Sana with the gifted. Thank you so much. Summer Slowdown. You guys are helping. Anita says he keeps this up. I'm going to need a diaper. Literally in tears. And then people forget. I can't believe how they forget. You know, they're worried about right now and who's whispering, licking their earlobe right now. They don't remember, like, how they even got to the place where people are licking their... You know what I'm saying? How'd you even get there? OG says was literally just watching your Mythic tier list from 2021. Then I saw Lady... Yeah, thank you so much, Sana. Mark says Mrs. Nugent got Void Dragon with the single event key. Nice. Ooh, Void Dragon's next week, too, so maybe... depends. Do you have more event key? Well, I don't like event keys on this kingdom anyway, so I guess, yeah, maybe wait till next week. But if you need it for this week, because I think Underspire, the only good option is Void Dragon, unless you have Ossifer. So, if you have no option and you want to do Underspire, maybe throw a few event keys. Don't like, blow your wad, but... Alright, Nightmare Circus mid team. Anybody want to see anything in particular for the mid team? Or I'm just going to probably go with same old, same old. Because it works, you know. It's like, it works. So you do it. Sometimes I feel creative and sometimes I don't. Like, we have a long stream today, so I'm probably not going to be super creative with my teams. I'm not real creative anyway. When a new troop comes into the game, I will definitely make a team for it, but if it's not good, I'm not just going to force myself to use it when there's other better options. And, like, I usually try to use the best option available because there's so much stuff to do. So I'm not like, I know there's people out there making teams all day, every day, and that's fun, but that's not my thing. I'm more of a get stuff done type of dude, usually. So, it's because there's just, like, so much to do all the time. I don't know. I don't have to, if I had time, maybe I would. But I like Shagaroth here. It's one of my favorites. Tesla would be good. Maybe even together. You Could do them together, but Shoggoth is way easier to get, so I think I'm just going to do Shoggoth. You got Foxfire King. Do Foxfire King. I would say Tesla, Foxfire King, or Shoggoth are really good for mid, or the Great Worm. We got this. We could just double up on Shoggy. Shoggy 2 dope. Shoggy, Mr. Boombastic. Mr. Boombastic. You could do Venoxia. So let's do a one of each here. I like this team. Mr. Boombastic. Shoggy Fantastic. Weapon. We haven't used... Have we used the wand? Yeah, I used the wand. What can we use instead? We got green and blue gems we're putting up on the board. Green and blue. Could do Oshia's Tome, or we could do, like, Jar of Eyes, maybe? Oshia's Tome, but it uses blue. Buckle my shoe. Oh no. What about... What should we use for the weapon? I might just go like Mountain Crusher. No. I would like a green or a blue storm. Would be cool. But we can make that with our class, so we don't have to. I kind of want a weapon that doesn't use any of the colors I'm already using. So we go like this. We go like this. We go like that. And then we look. So we got red, yellow, and brown. I don't know. Maybe Mountain Crusher. This is the way I liked. I think this is like the best practice, but the wand is good, but we already used it, so I didn't want to like do it again. That's boring. You do wand for every team all the time. You show teams to people and you just use the wand all the time? That'd be stupid. I don't want to be stupid. Just gonna use Mountain Crusher. I like it. It's a good old-fashioned brick on a pole. Good old brick on a pole. How can you get better than a brick on a pole? Alright, so Venoxia will make blue for Shoggy, so Shoggy's below Venoxia. Mount Crusher gets up fast. We'll cast, blow up brown. We'll blow up the whole freaking board, so it doesn't really matter. Like, I know you're thinking, well, you're not using any brown. So why would you want to do that? Well, it'll blow up the whole board. It might make a stupid brown storm, though, so I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. Essence of Evil, Reflection of Good. I think I'm just going to try it. Alright, and for class, we want like a green or a blue storm for the... So I'm going to do Archer. Maybe that'll work. We'll see. We'll see what... Well, the storms will fight each other in a death match. The brown and the green storm will fight each other. And we'll see who wins. You probably already know who wins, though. We got lots of purple. Purple and brown, maybe. Purple and brown, maybe. Purple and brown. Purple and brown. We already got the best banner there. So let's try this for our mid-level team. That just means no mythics, because you don't even need mythics in this game. People get crazy about mythics, man. They get crazy. They blow smoke out of their ears, tear their clothes off, and jump out the window about a mythic. You don't need them, though. You don't need them. You'll be alright. I didn't use mythics barely at all on my new account. I had all kinds of stuff. I know how to get them, but I don't need them. I know how to get them, but I don't need them. What's something else in this world that you know how to get it, but you don't need it? Like something good. Like you go eat a steak, but you don't need a steak because the steak costs lots of money. I gotta show. I'll show a couple fights with this one because that went too fast. That went too fast. Don't you hate when you make a team for people and it goes too fast? And you don't even get to show them, like, what the team is doing? I hate when that happens. You make a team and it's just so fast that you don't even get to show anybody, like, how good it is. Because it's just too fast. And, like, can't even see it. You gotta like pause it and rewind. It's like the Flash. No. We got this. And this. And now we're up. And now we win. Oh my goodness. Why am I doing voices today? I don't know. Because I'm trying not to go crazy. That's why I'm doing voices. Alright, I might as well finish this off. Tesla and Shag together. I think I have a newer tier list OG. I think I do. I think I have one from the end of 2023 called like... But yeah, it's a tier list. No, I don't have a newer tier list. You're right. I think I have other mythic videos about like best mythics. But yeah, I think that was the last time I did a tier list. I always felt like I was copying people when I did a tier list, so... I try not to do that. They're nice. Everybody does tier lists. That's one thing that you can't really copy a person. Unless you watch theirs and then make the same exact tier list, I guess. But tier lists are tier lists. Everybody does tier lists, so it is what it is. But people can go on to the tier list website and they can use somebody else's template and then they can just fill it in. So it's not even that much work. I want to make a new tier. Like I made the class tier list and nobody had ever made it before, so I had to make it from scratch. But nobody cares. So it is what it is. Who cares about your hard work over the years, Sinnycool? Who cares? We like Ronald McDonald. Here's a mid-level team. Mid-level team just for you. So I make some blue for Shagaroth. I like the Tesla too. If you want to put Tesla here, I like that. That's cool. Because you're making blue for Tesla. That's cool. I like that too. But Noxie is just as hard to get as Tesla too, so I don't know what I was thinking, like, yeah, but Tesla's hard to get. So is Vinoxia, you dummy. So that's mid-level. Let's do low-level. What's a low-level team? We got red and purple. I always think Gargoyle immediately with red. With purple, I think Thrall and Leprechaun with your best damage dealer. Those are the two things I think of. You know, Wall of Bones, Wall of Tentacles with Black Manacles, or Red Macacal or something. Red's always Gargoyle, Ferocity. I never know what to show, because... none of those are that exciting. And I show them all the time. Like, if I was on my new account, I would do Gargoyle. Because I got it. So I guess I'll show Gargoyle. What is he? I'll just do A to Z so I don't have to think. Thinking's for losers. Thinking's for losers. Thinking and remembering is for losers. Gargoyle. Remember, okay, we got Leprechauns. Well, we could do, yeah, let's do Leprechaun. He's 100% empowered. Harpy Mage is good too, though, if you want to use Harpy Mage. Then weapon, you could do like Essence of Evil. It's fun. I wonder if hold on a second. I feel like I forgot something. Yeah, you idiot. I did forget. I forget. I had to do something on the back end here. 1 sec. I'll put a chapter in. Sorry. Ember Call. That's a good idea, Sana. OG says skipping Underspire this week. 0 decent troops for me. Yeah, it's tough if you don't have Void Dragon or Ossifer, probably. Vinoxia, Tesla, Shaggy 2 dope. Mark says going for my 10 complete Underspire in a row this week looks hard but beatable. I think the Void Dragon could loop it to death. I think so. Gutrella says wasn't me. Sana says Ferocity 3 times, Glowing Core. Or yeah, Cunning. That's good too. Yeah, some are deaf for advice and love to play with odd teams. Yeah, they're just having fun. Sometimes you're just having fun, you know? But you can't complain. I always think it's the same people, but sometimes it's not. Sometimes the complainers are doing everything right, and sometimes people doing everything wrong aren't the complainers. But for some reason in my head, they're the same people, and that's not true. Mark says, I admit I hate changing teams and trying new troops. It's a fault of mine. I use Stella everywhere. I need to start... I don't know, man. If you have time, I would try new teams. OG says, I pulled a Mystic that is a rat. I wanted to see if you had him ranked. Oh, okay. Who was it? A Mystic that's a rat. Was it Scourge of Honor? Is he a Mystic? I don't know if he's a Mystic, though. He's like a Daemon... something. A Mystic that's a rat. I can't even think what it is. Baby. What it is, baby. Baby, brother. Alright. What are we gonna do here? We need some green and brown, maybe? That'd be cool. Green and brown would be cool. Yeah. I keep using warband banners. If you don't have them, just use the next best thing. You should have most of them, though. It's like a... They're on a rotation. I know you can't get all of them. Hopefully you're not unlucky enough to be missing the one I'm using. But you should have some of them. Yeah, Scourge does true damage to all. Maybe it's him. Maybe he's a Mystic Daemon. Is Archer still good here? Sure. Why not? No, I think Geomancer. That way we could 50% start the gargoyles. That's something you always want to think about with your teams, is like 50% starts and empowered exploders, because they'll get up your team quicker. Sometimes it's better than another damage dealer. Sometimes it is, because you'll get up your main damage dealer quicker, and then you can get it up again. It's like the same thing as having two of them, except for you're getting the fight going faster. So like early on, you're going to be winning way faster. So sometimes you want to... Sometimes you'll do like a 50% start with an empowered exploder with your best damage dealer, like with another like mana generator on top or something. Like if your damage dealer can wipe stuff out one shot, you don't need two of them. And then you can you have all that mana generation, you're just going to get it back up anyway. Sometimes if you use like double the same troop, it's good a lot of the time. Like I'm doing it right now, but you know, it depends. It always depends, yeah. I don't know, I just wanted to say that, I guess. Depends emoji. Anita used it. Thank you for using it. We have emojis. I haven't made a new one in a long time, though. So who would we do here? We could, would you do Leprechaun or Essence of Evil? She has red and purple. How many red are there? 9 and 12. I think we're safe for doing Leprechaun. And then you just shoot right in the middle. And they're all dead. They're all toast. R.I.P. Rest in peace. Rest in pieces. Rich Smith got gifted by Sauna. Thank you. I hope your shoulders don't hurt, Sauna. Somebody needs to give you a massage. A shoulder massage, you know? I'm not saying I would. I'm not saying. I'm just saying, like, somebody should. You got your shoulders probably hurt. Let's do this. Maybe they'll run away. I should have took the red extra turn, dunce cap. Will you cast the spell? Sometimes it does that. You're ready to cast it, and it says, no way, Jose. Alright, we'll do this last fight. And then we're done with Nightmare Circus. I'll try to think of the pure faction. I can't really remember what I did. Even though it's the most recent new faction, right? Should I get them both up? Because we're going to need both of them anyway. Let's get them both up. Oh, no we don't. Well, that's a happy... That's when you're wrong, but you're happy. That's the best time to be wrong. You're happy to be wrong. It's the best time. Oops. Well, I can't show you the team code now. I'll waste gems to show you the team code. 50 gems wasted. I should have showed it. It was my fault, so I'm stupid. There you go. My new account can definitely make this team. And I like to be able to think about that. Even though I'm not playing it anymore, like, I know that this will help low-level players. And that's one thing that, like, grinds my gears. I was out there helping beginners, and I felt like, I don't know. I know it helps some people, but I don't know that everybody appreciated it. You know what I'm saying? Not that everybody needs to appreciate it, but I felt like it would get a little bit more. I don't know. Anyway. So there you go. Like, I didn't have to make a whole new account and see, like, nobody else does that. But, whatever. I guess we don't care. Okay, so, let's do the weekly preview now. I already did the invasion. It's on the video yesterday. And, you know, that's why we live stream every day. Did I miss any chats here? Yeah, I guess it's the final week. Is it the last week of the cycle for the SOULFORGE, and that's how you know that it's in there next week? That's the only way we could know, so that's what I'm guessing. Because I'm pretty sure you're right. I know that you're right, so that means it has to be the last week of the cycle next week for SOULFORGE, which is cool. Because you know exactly what's going to be in there, and you know that a new cycle starts the week after that, then everything else is possible. So, it's a happy time. I think it's Scourge of Honor, yeah. Oh, okay. He's a wild folk, right. Professor says any combo of Strongman, Juggler, Ringmaster summons. Okay. Yeah, I forgot to do Pure Faction, sorry. I have a video on it. I'm like 100%, I'm pretty sure. And if not, there's a stream, so you can go check it out. Because I just can't remember what I did, and I don't want to, like, give out guessing false information. But I think, I'm pretty sure I have a live stream or a video on Nightmare Circus out there where I did the Pure Faction. I'm pretty sure. Not 100%, but... Alright, let's start the weekly preview. Poop Street computer being slow. Here we go. The Primeval Tome. The campaign has started. New rewards every week. Don't miss out. The Void Rage. New epic troop. Void Manticore. Get this troop with glory from the rewards tab of the shop. Invasion. Help your guild defeat enemy towers this week. Build a team from a troop type mystic and invade every day. Nightmare Circus. Earn extra faction rewards in this event. A great chance to earn extra chaos shards in progress. So if I was on my new account, I'd be upping the Horde level of Nightmare Circus today before I do the event, and getting my quality to 10. Just if you're a beginner, that'd be a good time to do that. Running of the Foxes. This is just this week you can go buy stuff in the shop. You can't earn any more points, but you can go buy stuff in the shop. I'm pretty sure it's over, and you just can spend points in the shop. Week of Mydnight, all Mydnight troops gain 10% to skills. Week of Mystics, all Mystics gain 10% to their skills. And bonus souls, use the Void Manticore in PvP and Explore to gain 40 souls. Alright, let's check out that SOULFORGE. I'll rank them. You could take my rankings from every Monday and kind of figure out where stuff slots in. If somebody ever wanted to do that. Kinda. Because I don't rank, like, all of them at the same time, but you can say, like, okay, he said this one was better than this one, and then over here he said this one was better than this one, and over here he said this one was better than this one. You could probably make, like, if you wanted to. Alright, we got Mother of Darkness. Mistralis. The Sparkinator. 8 billion armor. OP, super fast. Mega. And we got Morthani's Darkness. I say Mistralis is the best. It's very close with Morthani, but I don't know. I like her a little bit more, I guess. 25 blue, yellow, brown, Stormheim, Elemental Fey, deal splash damage to 1 to 4 random enemies, then jumble the board and gain an extra turn. Enchant all allies on 4 or 5 gem match. So mostly she got the extra turn. Guaranteed 100% extra turn. Those troops are always good. She'll enchant your whole team with just 1 4 or 5 gem match. And she gets like free damage pretty much. Elemental can 50% start it. Super solid top 20 mythic. And we got Morthani in second place. 22 red, purple, brown, Galvania, Divine Undead, steal life from 4 random enemies, and summon Morthani's Will. You know, I like it. I always like true damage. I always like steal life because you get to gain it. And then a summon is always welcome too. So it's doing some good work there on its spell. The traits, I'm not a big fan because usually, like, it puts a bunch of Uber Doomskulls on the board that'll backfire. And I wish she had something else for real. So I don't like her traits, but I like her spell. She's one of those. So she's like slightly under Mistralis for me. Undead, you can start at 50%. Divine, you can start it with 40%. It's pretty good. It's a good one. We used it last week. So we got Mother of Darkness and Sparkinator. Jeez Louise. Well, Sparkinator's trash. So I'm going to say, even though Mother of Darkness is nerfed into the ground, so that neither one of them are good. 24 blue, red, brown, Darkstone, Daemon, Rogue. Deal true damage to an enemy and the enemy below them. Boosted by purple gems. If the enemy dies, create 12 purple gems. Otherwise, summon 2 Sisters of Shadow. So at least it does true damage to multiple enemies and some other stuff, so that's not terrible. Inflict bleed to all enemies when matching 4 or more gems. It's stealthy, and there's a Dark Storm when an enemy dies. So I would say she's a little better than Sparkinator. Used to be awesome. Used to be like... There was a time and place where we were using Scorpius Urali for everything, and then right after that, there was a time and place where we were using Mother of Darkness, Night Spider for everything. And then teams just, they nerf them. They nerf them, or something better comes into the game, and then we just don't use them anymore. So she kind of fell into that. Night Spider got nerfed, and, you know, got the web gems, and we don't use her as much anymore. But she got used very heavily for like 6 months or so. Mother of Darkness. If you don't know, now you know. Sparkinator, 22, blue, red, yellow, Adana mech, steal armor from all enemies, create bomb gems, then explode a random gem. So he's like a tanky mana generator. It's one of those. Usually if you're looking for a mythic, you're looking... Like, your hero's a tank. You can find tanks that are legendaries. Like, we're usually looking for something that's going to kill quickly, or get an extra turn, or instant kill, or true damage, or looping, or... You know, we're not looking for a tank, usually, with a mythic. It's very high mana cost to be a tank. Usually you have to put your tank in first slot, because it's your tank. So it's leading the way, it's taking the skull damage. And then it's 22 mana cost, it's blue, red, yellow. Like, it's going to block your team. Just makes you slower, really. You're better off with, like, your hero with a weapon with 1 color or something. Because your hero's pretty tanky. Then it won't steal all the mana for the team, and it will generate mana for the team while being the tank. This thing... high mana cost, taking 3 colors, you know, it just slows your team down for real. So I don't like those kind of mythics. Alright, legendaries. We got Keeper of Souls. He's okay. Emperor Corvash. Decent. Matron Dragatone. A Dragatone. Let me get the Rigatone. Garyon. Ooh, this is going to be tough. Bunch of, like, above-average legendaries. About the same. Keeper of Souls, Emperor Corvash. Matron's probably last. Okay, so I can say that. These two are so... Guess I'm going to go Garyon first. He's underrated. 20 yellow-brown. Leonis Empire. Monster. Convert green gems to blue and convert purple gems to Doomskulls. Drain 2 mana from all enemies. Poison and stun a random enemy, matching 4 or more gems. Summon a Doomstorm at the start of battle. Sounds awesome, right? Just it's a monster, so you can't 50% start it. It doesn't fit well into teams for some reason. That's the only thing holding it back, because its spell is great, its traits are good. Like, if you can find a team for it, maybe one day, I bet you one day, something's going to come into the game, a 50% start for monsters, or a troop that goes perfectly with Garyon, like, and he'll be used way, way more. So I think he's a good sleeper troop. And then, it's between these two up here. I guess Keeper of Souls kind of gets used a little bit more these days than Emperor Corvash. So 15 purple-brown, Kitar Undead, transform all gems of a chosen color to skulls. 50% chance to summon a white when an enemy dies. It's just like solid. I mean, you could choose any color you want and make skull. So you usually get an extra turn, a big skull hit, and it has a chance to summon. Emperor Corvash is good. 15 blue-brown, Leonis Empire human monster. Deal true damage to the first two enemies, stun them, and drain their mana. Stun a random enemy on 4 or 5 gem match. So he used to be the stunner until then Elementalist came in. So he's kind of got replaced. But he used to be good too. He's kind of like Mother of Darkness, except for even older. And last is Matron Dragatani. The cool thing about her is the 75% spell reduction, which is really high. Create 6 blue gems boosted by frozen enemies, then deal damage to the first and last enemies. She's not bad. She's definitely not bad. So no bad legendaries, but remember you should not craft legendaries. You can just get them from opening keys. Pretty easy, or you can get underworld legendaries really easy. So you're really saving up for mythics and weapons in the SOULFORGE. I just like to go over the legendaries just in case. I don't know. So there's the order for you. Ooh, we have 2 new weapons over here. We got Mydnight's Terror. Let me craft that. And Temporal Scythe. Got the Arcane Edge, deal damage, so that's poop. Temporal Scythe, deal damage to all enemies. If an enemy dies, convert all red gems to Hourglass gems. So I think this is supposed to be like the Black Manacles replacement troop, kind of. It hits all enemies, and it's purple and brown. That's what it reminds me of. And then if an enemy dies, convert all red gems to Hourglass gems. So you could get an extra turn, too. I wonder what its perks are. Hands of Time, deal heavy splash damage to an enemy, deal 50 light splash damage to a random enemy. Mydnight's Terror. Mydnight's Poop. Bone Whip. Bone Whip. Create a mix of 14 skulls and terror gems. Inflict 3 stacks of bleed on an enemy. All this other crap's always here. Doom Signet, Doom Plunger. All these are always here. And yeah, that's it. So keep your eye out. Temporal Scythe and Mydnight's Terror. It's first time you can get it as a free-to-play player. And that's the cool thing about watching me, is you'll know exactly when that's a thing, because I'm free-to-play. So I did not buy those weapons. So now you know that they're available for everybody now. So that was the SOULFORGE. Believe it or not, I hear people screaming outside. So 1 second. Maybe it's a cat. Professor says, I think the reset is unnecessary, or drop the restriction on chat crafting. Yeah, at least the chat one. Philip says, Dr. Frankenstein, that would be a cool new unit to give monsters 50% start. Hey, that's a good idea, Philip. I always wanted a librarian gnome. And I always wanted an overworld. Like, we think of good ideas, and they still don't do it. Like, that Frankenstein, that's a good idea. I want aliens and dinosaurs. Aliens, you could do an overworld. You can make it space. We already have, like, gods like Zeus and crap. Like, make an overworld and make it outer space. And then make it aliens. That'd be sick. We have, like, a couple, like, kind of alien troops, but... like, hive mind, I guess. But... it'd be cool, like, a whole new typing of alien. In the overworld instead of underworld. And then a 50% start for monsters. Make it Frankenstein or Dr. Frankenstein or something. Yeah. That'd be cool. They don't do it. I don't know why. They don't do that. They don't like to. They can't figure out how to make money on it, you know? Alright, let me put a chapter for this bullcrap. Glory Shop. TRAITSTONE. Glory Shop, TRAITSTONE, event key. Yeah, that'll be good. 50-45. Chapters. Chapters feels like new account playthrough. But if people keep saying that they like it, I'll keep doing it. Cinny fans screaming? Yeah, right. Screaming, he didn't copy Sinnycool, nuh-uh. That's what they're screaming. Void Manticore. 12, blue, yellow, Mydnight, monster, mystic. Inflict terror on an enemy. Then steal, attack, and drain their mana by 7. It's impervious, fear touch. So, I don't know. That doesn't seem like something we're gonna be using too much. Maybe an arena would be cool. I know I always say that, and that's like saying, I don't know. That Flintstone mobile looks cool. You're not gonna use it. I think I already got it, right? Yeah, because I had to make a video yesterday, so I already got it. But we got Arcane Blade Traitstones. That's blue and yellow. So as a beginner or even a mid-game player, you can get a bunch of Traitstones here. And you can fully trait things that are blue and yellow. So let's go see what that could be. What could you do? You could do Aquatic Kiss, emerge all allies when matching 4 or more gems. You could kiss it. You got your rally. She needs to have that Poison Gaze to work with Scorpius. If she doesn't have Poison Gaze, he won't even hire her. He'll say, no way, you don't even have Poison Gaze. This guy has some good traits, right? 80% spell reduction, 40% score reduction. At least he hits all enemies. So he's a type of tank that does damage. So he's a little bit better than something like Sparkinator, I would say. He doesn't do, like, good damage, but he's also a tank. So if you need a tank, something like this would be way better than, like, Sparkinator, I would say. Ironhawk. Hey, once again, nobody's going to hire Ironhawk unless he has his artillery support. Yeah. Like, what are you doing, bro? You're not even wearing pants. It'd be like him not wearing pants. He goes into an interview at a job, and he's wearing a suit and a tie, but with no pants on. Like, that'd be Ironhawk. We don't want you if you don't have your 3rd trait. Sorry. Why are you not wearing pants to your interview? Jotnar has Storm Shield. Give a random ally a barrier on 4 or 5 gem match. King of the Ravens, kind of need that Murder of Ravens to make it work super proper. Leonis Tower has some stuff. Invulnerable. Stone Skin, Lion's Roar. Midwinter Lycan has Freeze and Terror on 4 or more gem match. Mistralis, if you just got it in the SOULFORGE, right? Maybe you want to fully trade it. That works good. That works out. Snowstorm here. Stonehammer, another tank that I don't like too much, but has Unbreakable, one of the highest score reductions in the game. Takshaka, you wouldn't, well, you know, it's really good. But it also would be nice if you had its rainbow scales. So he's wearing like short shorts to the interview. He doesn't have no pants on, so you might still if he has like shiny thighs, you might still hire him. But because he has a really good spell, so he has shiny thighs. But maybe he has a tat that he's showing. Maybe he's like a tat, so he has to wear short shorts so he can show his tat. So, you know, you really would like for him to wear pants with the rainbow scales, but, you know, he's so good. He's got such a cool tat that he has to wear short shorts, you know? Borealis, deal triple skull damage versus frozen enemies. Cedric, if you have Cedric, once again, he's going to the interview with no pants if you don't have him fully traded. I don't even use his spell, yeah? If you're gonna use him, you're not even... His spell doesn't matter. Like, you immediately look at his pants when he walks through the door. You don't even care if he's wearing a suit. Because you only want pants with this guy. Like, he's super buff and sexy with, like, cool pecs. So he just needs pants and that's it. He doesn't even need a shirt. Like, he's going to a modeling interview or something. He just needs pants and that's it. And then he'll send you dirty pictures of himself for the rest of your life. And vault keys. Essentia, the only reason it's even worth anything is if it's fully traded. So that's... I mean, might as well just be legs walking in there. Just legs. Essentia is literally just legs. Like, it's a mannequin with no top. So it has to have its trait. Or it's like a topless mannequin with no pants on. Or Aerie has a little unique storm there. Silent One. Silence enemies when doing skull damage. That's kind of cool. Silent Sentinel. Inflicts silence when enemies deal skull damage to me. That's super annoying. Have you ever fought this thing? So, it has annoying pants. It's wearing comfy pajama pants to the interview. It's like annoying pants. Maybe some bell bottoms. What else? This is why you come to the streams, right? You don't listen to the parts you don't want to hear, and then you listen to this part. So that's what I like. I like the people that can sort through the bullcrap. You find the peanuts and the turd. I like that. Empowered. So you wouldn't even use her unless she's wearing pants. Bane of Mercy. Empowered. So that's a pretty good stone. We're coming up with a lot of troops. So that's always good. Empowered. So Great Stone, make sure to check on all the troops I just mentioned and put their pants on. Throw them a pair of pants. It's like a dude with his shirt popped off and you're like, hey brother, there's no ladies around here. Can you please throw him a shirt? Okay, so we did the Traitstone. Let's check out the event key drop table, which is Mydnight. If you're missing any Mydnight troops and you're a high-level player, probably the only person. But hey, Void Dragon's cool. So let's check it out. Maybe I'm missing something. We can open some event keys. Because I might be. Something was a pay troop. Maybe. Let's do base rarity, and let's show all. I'm missing Ossifer. Isn't that sad? I did get 2 Immortals yesterday. I played PvP properly one day, and I got 2 more Immortals. Now I have 6 out of the 11, I think. But I got 2 crappy ones, so don't get too excited. The Void Dragon is really good. It's one of the best dragons that's not like a dragon egg dragon. So you should probably, I don't know. Save for Adana, save for Zalkari, but if you already have all that good stuff, Void Dragon is great this week. But it's in the SOULFORGE next week, so yeah, maybe wait. Queen of Wands you can't get, you have to get that through Vault Keys. Ringmaster you can't get, you got to get that through Nightmare Circus. Midnight Queen, I think we all have her, but she's okay. She's kind of like Garyon, where she's like, she seems pretty good, but we need to find a team for her. She's so bitchy that nobody wants to be on her team right now. She's kind of like me. Convert all red gems to purple and convert all blue to Doomskull. Inflict terror on the strongest enemy. But she made the team. She brought you there, but she's bitchy, so you're getting sick of it. Inflict terror on a random enemy with magic 4 or more gems. And there's other people are whispering about the Midnight Queen. Like, did you see? Oh my god, I'm an astronaut. The Midnight King. Inflict terror on the 2 weakest enemies and deal damage boosted by Mystic Ally. Summon a Midnight Troop. So they're not great. I mean, this is like a Garyon type of troop, you know what I'm saying? So it's like an underrated, but still not awesome. But the Void Dragon is good. That'd be the only reason you would open event keys right here, this guy. You can't get Ossifer, of course. That's an immortal. And everything else is kind of, eh. So it'd be very, very, very top heavy, and you may waste a bunch of keys, but it's the only mythic. It's the only one. So if you do roll that mythic, you're going to get a good one. So that's something to say as well. I'm saying good and bad things about it. You're going to have to make your own decision there. Your own choice. But I'll lay out all the facts for you, and you can decide on your own on that one. So that was the event key. So we did Glory Shop Troop, Traitstone, event key drop table. Let's check out the campaign, might as well. Whatever escaped into Mydnight was strange. It was strange. It did not seem to be a daemon for a change. We followed its trail towards the Forest of Thorns. I already did it. he said did it. I like already did that. It was strange, just like you. Just like you, Beavis. You're strange. Let's say, what else is going on this week, I guess? Today, of course, is Tuesday, so you're going to be doing your faction event. Please, dear Lord, do your faction event. You got Underspire going on. You got Epic Trials going on. Campaign going on. You got your Invasion event going on. It is the easiest guild event in the game. You know, when guilds have, like, an amount of points that each player needs to get, I think the guild should be thinking, like, if we get the event done on Wednesday, we probably shouldn't hold everybody to that amount. Because if one person gets 80 quadrillion points, and then, what are you trying to get everybody kicked out of the guild? I'm gonna get 80 quadrillion points on Monday, so nobody meets the requirement. Because then it's why? Why would you continue doing an event that's already done? So we got to keep that in mind when you set like a certain amount everybody has to meet for a guild event. Like, it has to go out the window if you get it done on Wednesday or Thursday, because some people like to spread things out over 7 days. They don't get 80 quadrillion points on Monday, so you got to keep that in mind. They're not going to sit there on Saturday and Sunday and make sure they make it to a certain number when it's already done. That's a huge waste of time. That's like the biggest waste of time you could ever waste. So we got to keep that in mind. Like, I don't know if that's a thing anywhere, but I'm just saying, like, if you have a certain amount you want every guildmate to get, you got to keep in mind sometimes the event is done by Wednesday and it's totally a word I'm not going to say to keep going after that point when you already got all rewards. It's not your fault that they got it done on Wednesday or Tuesday or Monday. And it's very awesome, like, you appreciate the people, but you can't, like, if a person has 0 points and the event is done on a Tuesday, it's like, well, you barely gave them a chance, and they're not going to just do it for no reason. So they're going to still have 0 points. Invasion's a little bit different. I think you have to make it to a certain point to get rewards, but once you get to that point, you're going to stop because it's already done. So it's kind of stupid to, like, keep going. So if I see that a guild event is done, I'm not playing it because it's done. That'd be like beating a dead horse. It'd be like a horse is dead and you're, oh yeah, but you got to punch it 50 times. Everybody else, somebody punched it 1,000 times and killed it. Right? But then they want you to, like, punch its dead body 50 times because that's 50. Everybody's got to get 50. Here comes Earl on Sunday and the horse is bloody, like, stain on the ground and he's supposed to punch it 50 times? That's stupid. It's already dead. Why would you do that? Okay, so that's everything. Oh, what else is going on this week? So, yeah, today's Tuesday, faction event. Definitely do it. Wednesday, we got a pet. I can't remember what the pet is. Poop. Thursday, we got, is it Nightweaver? And this weekend, we have a faction event, I think. Faction event for, I don't remember. Something. Somebody let me know. I need Beavis and Butthead emojis. Midnight Queen is fun with Void Dragon? I'll have to look at that. Chad's here. What up, dude? Please punch that button. Yeah. Okay. So, that was what else is going on, you know? And all that other crap. So what are we going to do now? We got Underspire. We already did Faction Event. We already did Invasion. We did the Glory Shop. We did the SOULFORGE, TRAITSTONE, Event Key, Campaign. What else is going on? So all we got left is Underspire and Epic Trials. Epic Trials? Alright. I'll see what's up. Midnight. It's not up here. You're dumb. You're in the underworld. Stupid. You're in the underworld, stupid. What if somebody got stuck in the underworld and they didn't know how to get back to the overworld? That would suck. Like, you're like, where's all this stuff everybody's talking about? I can't find it. All I see is Nightmare Circus. Where do I go? Alright, I kind of already started on this. Let me buy some torches. I'm going to get this. I'm playing only my main account now, so. Which I let everybody know that I was doing something for the community, helping beginners on a new account. I said it in guild chat probably like 3-4 times. By the way. This is my team. It's kind of clunky because there's like no good weapons for real. So I went Void Dragon, Bone Whip, Void Dragon, Daemon Child, which Daemon Child isn't doing very much. But she creates 7 blue gems boosted by terrified enemies. I'm hoping kind of like this will terrify some enemies. And then like in later fights. But it also puts skulls on the board, which is like going to backfire. So I don't know. This is what I'm using for now. I'll show you the team code. Double Void Dragon, basically. There's no good weapons. That was the best weapon I saw. Type of stuff. Purple Storm to help the Void Dragon loop with the Thief class. Daemon Child throwing up blue. That's all I could think of. Oh, you said Epic Trials and I did Underspire. I'm sorry. Oh well, I'm already doing it. I'm sorry, bro. I'll do it in a sec. Underspire high 107. Cranky Kong. It's funny when I'm cranky, right? As long as you like been around and know how to take my humor. Or you know, everybody. I'm not the main character, right? I know I'm not the main character. So yeah. Let's show this team. I'm sorry, I did Underspire. I didn't mean to. I don't know why I was thinking Underspire when you. I clicked on freaking Mydnight and then I couldn't. Anyway. Oh, let's see. We need all kinds of stuff. There's no potions. We could try to get up the weapon. But watch the weapon, man. It kind of misses. You get terrored yourself. So it's not the best. Let's cast it anyway. It kind of worked that time. Oh yeah. There we go. So something like that for now. I think that's going to get us in trouble later, though. I'm not sure. I'm Idiocracy. I'm Mountain Dew. Okay, I was doing some PvP yesterday, like I said. I could show you guys that too, what I was doing. It kind of just takes, it's like a process, so maybe I'll just explain it. It takes a minute. I saw Mark was crushing it again. I was looking at the leaderboard. Mark's crushing it. Let's see that. What's the tempering on this weapon? I think it's like nothing great. Oh, I kept the Bone Storm off, too. Because I was like, man, I don't want more skulls. So, hopefully, I don't know if that's, like, needed or not, but it's just, like, something I did. You can do it, too, if you want. I just feel like a Bone Storm is gonna backfire even worse. I don't know, maybe it would help. Maybe I'll try it later. But for now, I kept the Bone Storm off. Because I kind of want the Purple Storm. I want to loop with Void Dragon. I don't want more skulls. What else are you supposed to do here? Like, look. This sucks. This sucks, but we gotta use it. This sucks. This kind of sucks, unless you're gonna just use it as your damage dealer. This doesn't... I mean... That could be like your Black Manacles type of deal, maybe for low-level players. What's the tempering? But you'd want to build a team around this weapon, not use it with the Void Dragon. Because it uses purple and brown, so does Void Dragon. So if you're gonna do Temporal Scythe, you kind of want to build your team around it, not put it with the Void Dragon. This one was the other one I was thinking maybe, but it's blue and skulls, and the tempering wasn't. I mean, it has a barrier, I guess. So maybe it could hold up if it gets backfired. But it's purple and blue, 2 of the colors Void Dragon uses. Then it's gonna put blue up and steal the blue back. So I wasn't too excited about this one either. I'm like using the lesser of the 2 evils type of deal. So this is just damage to one enemy. This is nothing. They're all poop. I wish we could cheat this week. I might cheat this week if I could cheat. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I just showed you all the weapons. Like, what else are we going to do? I think this is the only thing that kind of goes with the team. So try to get it up, I guess. Red, purple, blue. It's Underspire, so it's always a little bit slower than other events because you don't have potions. You're gonna match more gems to get your team going. There we go. You might just want to do that and just ignore your weapon, for real. Task completed, gold. Alright, now let's try to make a low-level team. It's gonna be tough. That's my high-level team right now. You have to hang out with me this week to see what I'm doing. Remind me to show, like, deeper in the Underspire on, like, you know, Sunday, Saturday, something like that. Maybe Thursday. We stream every day of the week. Remember, 3 subscribers per video. Damon Child's doing nothing. I don't know. I'm thinking, like, later when we aren't killing in one shot with the Void Dragon, maybe it will do something. So that's the only reason it's on there. And I know, like, having 2 Void Dragons probably isn't ideal. Some people don't have 2. If you don't have 2, I don't know. Maybe Fire Juggler or something. She at least does damage to a bunch of enemies. Alright, so let's try to make a low-level team. This is going to be farts. Like a mid/low something. So I can't use the Void Dragon, which is the best thing. Maybe try to use the Temporal Scythe with something. Because that hits all enemies. But I bet we have no mana generation. We could throw that over there, maybe. We'll see. Can't use... I mean, we could use her, but she's a legendary. I was going to try to make like a low-level team. Guess I could try to make a mid. Red gems to purple, blue to Doomskull. Put her on the team. Mydnight King. I mean, it does have a summon. If you get in trouble. We need mana so bad, though. I don't think there's any mana generators, is there? Green to blue. Or green to purple. But it's gonna take a second. Maybe this? The team's gonna be so slow. Maybe just throw him on the end of the team just for a summon. Gonna have to switch these though, because we'd be mana blocking him, but maybe it doesn't matter. The Queen and the King. This team's gonna be so slow. There's no mana generation. What are we gonna do anyway? We got a 50% start our class for sure. We got purple, blue. So our kind of mana generators are Mydnight Queen and Fire Lion. We definitely want to do like purple and blue, I guess. So what color are we missing? We got purple, brown, blue, red, yellow. We're missing green. And then we definitely want purple. I'd love to have purple blue. Does that exist? Yes, Tentacle Banner. Our class is probably fine. Yeah. Alright, let's see how this goes. I'm not saying it's going to be good. This whole Underspire is kind of clunky if you don't have Ossifer or Void Dragon, so... I'm just trying to give you something. Let me put a chapter just in case this works. 115. Let's see what happens. Got our weapon up. We win. And all that yellow is going to go to that bottom troop. And those are extra turns too, so that's cool. Remember, my strategy is to not do sentinels until you get to the boss you're trying to get to. Like, I'm trying to get to the 7th boss. I want those orbs more than I want to roll the dice on getting like 2 torches or some trait stones or something. So I'm gonna not do those until I finish the whole thing, and then whatever torches I have left, I go back and do the sentinels. They will still be there for you. Is Yoke here? What up, Yoke? Appreciate all of y'all. You guys are the real ones. Okay, come on, baby. Gotta get the most mana we can get. Oh, there's a red extra turn, but hey, I still get another chance at it. This guy's only gonna kill 2 people. Oh, wait. It does terror on enemies that it's killing. Oh well, I guess we might as well kill him. Oh, it only hits 1 enemy? That's weak. Thought it hit 2. Let's just get the kills how you can. That weapon's pretty cool. I might use this team for fun. It's kind of fun. Fire Lion's definitely going to do something later. I think everything on the team would do something eventually. It's kind of fun team. Brown and purple. Purple nurple. Let's just get kills whenever we can, I guess. Purple. And we win. Right now it's just wiping out 1 shot, so it's not going to show you like the synergy of the team or anything. So another sentinel. I'm not going to waste a torch until I find the boss. 7th boss. Looks like I got to go this way. Yeah, that weapon looks good. Like, I haven't had it until now, so it looks pretty good. It's a good, like, Black Manacles replacement. It's kind of like you use Essence of Evil until you get Wand of Stars. Maybe you use Black Manacles until you get that weapon. Red to purple, blue to Doomskull. Okay, we got it. That's sweet. And they're dead. So I kind of like this. This is fun. I want to keep going. But I won't. So that's my mid-level team. Pretty fun. You got a summon in case you die. You got extra turns on the Temporal Scythe. You hit all enemies with the Temporal Scythe. The Mydnight Queen does her thing when she has alignment. And then Fire Lion will get everybody back up after you kill something with Temporal Scythe at least. It's going to convert green to purple, hopefully. I mean, it's not always going to happen, but it'll be there for you, maybe. Doing something. Could finish something off, too. Getting bonus red for your Mydnight King, I guess. Anyway, that was my idea. For a mid-level. Alright, let's try to make a low-level team now. No legendaries. This is going to be weird. Do we still do the Temporal Scythe, maybe? I think everybody can get it today, and most people already had it. But I think these two still go good together. Green to Terror. Alright, so I can't use any legendaries now. I think Fire Juggler, maybe? It's 4 random enemies. Maybe just double up on her? Throw this at the bottom. That's, yeah, something like that would be my low level, probably. Banner, we got a lot of purple and a lot of red. Check, check. Purple, red, minus brown, no. Purple, red, minus green, yes. Or red, purple, minus something. How about red, purple, minus green? Sure. Crypt banner. Then for our class, we're not, like, looping anymore, so we could do Archmagus. I use Thief to loop, and I use Archmagus when I'm not looping. Make sure it's all good here. I think that's fine, right? Whatever. Alright, let's try this for our low level. I'll put a chapter in for my people that like the chapters. 1:21:30. Save. Alright, let's see how it goes. Lady of Bones, yeah, she's alright. If you're doing skulls. I think she does skulls. We're kind of not doing skulls, though. We're doing damage to all enemies. She might be good with the Mydnight Queen. Lady of Bones, Mydnight Queen. And then maybe the weapon that puts skulls on the board. You could definitely make a team out of that. Just like our thing right now on this team would be... And you probably said that before I even made this team, so... Yeah, Lady of Bones is decent. I always like empowered converters. Doesn't really matter which way we go here. The boss is going to be up here somewhere. Maybe I'll go to the boss. These are 2 colors we need. Cool. And that yellow will get up the fire line, hopefully. Deeper. Not the boss. I want to go this way. I'm going to try this way. Kind of stupid, but why not? Being stupid's fun. I really need to get Puzzle Quest downloaded so we can get it out of the way. I feel like I need to be... I think the answer might be the Marvel Puzzle Quest. Like, underserved community with a decent amount of players. That puts... You know, it's like a Gems of War... Maybe. I don't know. I haven't played it yet, but from what people were saying, that might be our answer for the channel. And I'll never stop playing Gems of War unless you guys stop watching, I guess. I mean, I don't know. You know how it goes. I would definitely give you tons of notice and be like, hey, if this don't happen, you know. I always give tons of notice on everything on the channel. Like, hey, we're gonna stop doing pre-records. I mentioned that a year before I did it. I don't know, maybe not a year, but you know, I gave tons of notice. And we're gonna stop doing pre-records, blah blah blah. And then I was like, okay, I guess we're stopping. We didn't have to, but it's just, you know, numbers don't lie type of deal. The new account playthrough, we could have kept going into the mid-game, but I was like, you know, been like this for a few weeks now. Like, it never really got off the ground anyway. It's kind of... It's going to be Puzzle Quest. Puzzle Quest is going to be on a short leash, probably, because I already know it don't work. Like, I've seen other channels try it. But I want to try it just to try it too. Well, we beat the boss. Let me go show the team code. Where am I at? I keep clicking on the wrong stuff. It's Underspire, Dingleberry. You can do this, watch. It's way faster. Woo! Do you know that little trick? I think I've showed it before. If you're trying to get somewhere in the Underspire, always use that mini-map. So much faster. Instead of clicky-clacking on the big stinky map, do the mini-map, go to where you want to be, and click on it. So much faster. Like, watch. Let's say we want to go to, like, the furthest corner up there. If I have to do it like this, look how slow it is. I could just get, it's like a delay in between every click. Look how long that took. And then if you do, let's go back. Look how slow it is. If you do this instead, it's so much faster, look. Woo! That was definitely faster. This is so slow. I can click it faster maybe, a little bit. There's a huge delay though. This is like this. If I could do it right. Woo! Especially later on when you have like a giant map and you're trying to go back to a sentinel that was way in the beginning. It really helps. It'll zoom you right over there. Just use this. Woo! You see? Pretty cool, right? Maybe you learned something. Maybe one person out there just learned something. That'd be cool. That's what I like. Okay, we're gonna do epic trials now. Maybe one person can learn something from this too. Alright, what do we got here? Let me put a chapter in. I know, you guys are so loyal. I love it. I could say... I'm always saying random stuff, right? So any person out there might take offense. But you guys don't, and I appreciate that. Because I'm just saying random stuff. I'm not, like, directing it at anybody. I'm not, like, in your window with binoculars watching you knit, and then I'm talking crap about knitting. Yeah? I have no idea what anybody's doing ever. I couldn't. There's no way. So if I, like, randomly hit a topic that applies to you, doesn't mean that I'm talking to you, because how am I supposed to know? I'm just randomly saying things. So, I don't know why people get mad. There's no freaking way. I could be literally looking through your window and... That guy, how come you sit backwards on the toilet? When I'm talking about people sitting backwards on the toilet. You think I was like staring through somebody's window and I saw someone sitting backwards on the toilet and I'm talking only to them directly about how they suck and sit backwards on the toilet? I don't know. I'm just saying random stuff. I'm sorry if it... most of y'all know that. And you know you're not the main character of the whole world. But some people think they're the main character of the whole world. So if they hear one thing that applies to them, they get all mad in a hissy fit. Because they're the main character of the entire world. So everything everybody says is about them. Destroy a column. Inflict terror on an enemy. For each blue gem destroyed, gain barrier. Deal damage to an enemy. If they have terror, deal double damage, then inflict terror. So terror might be the way to go, you know? Convert all red gems to purple and convert all blue to Doomskull. Inflict terror on the strongest enemy. Create 7 blue gems boosted by terrified enemies. Can these be terrored? Looks like that one can. That one can. That one can. Looks like they can all be terrored, so you might terror them to death. We have a 25% skull reduction here and inflict terror when I match skulls, so... I think they do keep them in the same order as I used to have them in. Pretty sure. This one has 25% skull reduction. So it looks like they're in the right order, too, already. So let's give it a try. I'm trying to see, like, what I want Seasons or what I want, like, Orpheus. Are they going to be Terror and me and stuff? Maybe I do Orpheus. I don't want to get terrored. I don't know if I can. Let's double check. Yeah, that can be terrored. Immune to terror. Immune to terror. 2 of them are immune to terror. I don't know if I want to, like, do all Orpheus just for 2 of them. I think this would be... We're going to be doing some skulls, I think. Not, like, exclusively, but maybe more than, you know, majority type of deal. Alright, let's go. To the Batcave! Yeah, I think I did a timestamp, did I? No, I didn't, thank you. Epic Trials. I'll do the timestamp, 1 sec. Alright. I did it. Thank you. Got a purple extra turn. We got some skulls. They're 2 terror. Oh, they're all terrored already. That's from doing 3 or 4. This right here. Terror Queen. So we hit one of them with skulls. Like a skull extra turn is nice because you're gonna terror the first slot and then terror something else. Like skull extra turns are awesome with this team. Throw out a lot of terror and skull damage. All right, who do we want to get up? I'd love to get up the Mydnight Queen. We don't have any blue. This thing could do some damage if they have terror deal double damage. Like that could be good. You could try to destroy a bunch of blue so you get you terror the whole enemy team. You should probably do this guy first and then fear maybe. The more people that are terrored. Well, I guess she doesn't boost off of terror. She just double damages. Okay, whatever. So we want to get her up, I guess. Maybe brown. Of course we don't have brown or blue. Guess I'll just take red, but that'll give them skulls. So I guess green is the way to go. Ooh, you missed. You missed. There's another extra turn with skulls. That was cool. Alright, so we got a situation where there's skulls here and skulls here. So we're going to get hit either way. So instead of doing that, I will take some purple. It's going to happen either way. So now we can take our skulls. It's going to happen either way again. But we got this. Free skulls, free skulls, free skulls. We got this over here. We got another situation where we're going to get hit either way with skulls. So I'm going to do this, double damage. That's going to be 120, 138. 138. So we should probably hit somebody with... Like, that guy only has 85 HP. I don't want to overkill him. So I'm going to use that damage on the second troop here. 138. We'll kill him with skulls, hopefully. Oh, come on, bro. Now you're dead. So think about, like, don't overkill. Use that damage wisely. Guess we'll get her up. Let's see how much blue she makes. We got 2. She make 11, and there's 10 on the board. Be cool if we get everybody terrored first. I think I'm gonna take... If I take blue... I don't know, let's try it. Oh, yay. We got it. Okay, so extra turn there. I don't know. We could just try to get up Mydnight Queen, I guess. Oh! Okay, we cleared our terror. Okay, we got her. Red to purple, blue to Doomskull. Give me that red to purple. Yes, we got her. She's right here. So we would not cast her if we didn't have this. Lots of skull damage. Another kill. But an extra turn here. It's going to screw up our skulls, but if we don't take them, they'll take this extra turn, which doesn't really matter because they don't even use brown. I think I'm going to take the skulls, honestly. Well, there's skulls down here, too. Poop. Alright, let's mess these skulls up, then we'll take the other ones. How about that? Ah, still didn't mess them up. What about this? Yes, we got it. Cool. Bang. Boom. Oh, he's so close to death. Okay, we got Fear. She's gonna do double damage, which is 138. I think we're gonna go ahead and hit the second guy. Once again, we don't want to overkill. I mean, sometimes, hey, if the thing's about to cast and you can kill it, and you can save yourself from some damage, like it is pretty close to getting up, and she will put a bunch of skulls up there, which could be bad. So maybe I should just kill her. This thing's gonna summon, though. I think I'm gonna go for the second guy. Extra turn. I should probably cast him before he dies, right? So we got destroy a column. That's top to bottom. Gain barrier. All right. So we're going to get barrier. That'll help a little bit, hopefully. Nice. Saved his life for a second. Somehow we don't have the Mydnight Queen. With all that purple and red on the board, I don't see it. Great. Maybe this will work. It's only third. Okay, it's... Maybe this will work. We'll try it. Save his life. Damon Child, please save his life. No, you suck. Damon Child. Said it while it has terror. 138. Damon Child couldn't do it. She's too busy with her teddy bear. Doing teddy bear business. Having a tea party. Singing about lightning. Or is it thunder? I hate thunder. I think it's thunder, right? Just think singing the thunder song. Having a tea party with her bear. I hate thunder. Isn't that what it is? Or is it lightning? I've only seen that one time. Hey, we win. And hey, nobody... That's the only terror we got. So hopefully for you, you'll have terror go off more often. Because I had everybody terrored the entire time. And we got one person to run away from terror when it was almost dead anyway. So for you, hopefully, the terror will go off more often than it did for me. So I had to end up losing a troop because they didn't feel like running away. I don't even know if terror went off at all until the very end there. I'll have to rewatch it. But that was pretty bad luck. I had their entire team almost terrored the entire time. And they decided to run at the very end when I was about to kill them. Which was smart. You know, that's a smart enemy. They ran away before I killed them. It was kind of BS, though, because I didn't get any terror kills until the very end. But that's what I would suggest. I don't know if you learned anything there, but you know, keep the enemy team terrored up as much as you can. You deal double damage with this. You know, try not to overkill unless something's about to cast. You know, then maybe you kill them with it. This guy can terror their whole team, gain barrier. Like, make sure you keep his barrier on, maybe more than I did. So things I would do different, maybe keep his barrier on more, and hopefully they would run away from terror next time. She's your main thing, like you want to get her going and make sure you have the conversion. Don't just cast it willy-nilly. Make sure you have an extra turn when you cast her. And then Damon Child, you kind of want to make sure like as many enemies are terrified as possible before you cast her. So she'll put blue up there to get up Mydnight Queen and to set up Mydnight Queen for her spell. So she's good with the Mydnight Queen because she'll throw the blue up there and then Mydnight Queen will either get up or turn that blue to Doomskull and get an extra turn. So she's a part of the team for sure. She just could not save half Damon Knight. She was too busy singing about thunder and how she hates it. That was Epic Trials. PvP's the last thing, I think, right? I'll tell you guys how I would do it. I don't know if I want to show it. We can show it some other day when we have less stuff to do. Like maybe Thursday. Because we're not doing the new account anymore on Thursday. I don't even know what we're going to do on Thursdays. I guess we'll stream the main account for this week. But I might do something different. I'm not sure. But we'll do PvP on Thursdays. We'll do class event, PvP. So we'll be back to that. We'll just be deeper in the Underspire. You know? So it'll just be deeper stuff that we've already seen. As well as the class event. And I'll make sure to do PvP. Like, I'll do class event first, then PvP, and then whatever else we have time for on Thursdays. Friday, we had the faction event, so. We'll be streaming on Thursday. It's usually our worst day. Wednesdays and Thursdays are terrible. Tuesday's probably the next worst day. And then you got Friday. Yeah, Monday's always the best streaming day. Friday's the second best. Saturday and Sunday aren't bad because people are off work and stuff. It's like, that's why I don't like to stream on Wednesday or Thursday, because they're horrible. People they don't really need to watch unless they're like real ones. So, and Tuesday's not that great either sometimes. It's like the third worst day to stream. Let's see what y'all are saying. Mark says Miss Nugent uses that weapon on Vault weekends since she doesn't have Ironhawks. Well, I'd totally recommend Rowan, but like that weapon with Rowan would be cool. Maybe that's what you're saying. Some people just do whatever they want. It's fine. I just show people like my resources and say, if you want to get this many, like do it this way. If you don't, you know, do it whatever way you want. It's a game, have fun. Sana says sinners are pretty loyal. Yeah, I know. Loyal, smart, funny. You guys are loyal, smart, funny. It depends, though. Like, you guys are. But we've had people before that somebody gets in their ear. You know, they're astronauts in space and their hip hurts, too. You know what I'm saying? That's what that happens, too. I've seen so many people come and go. So, the real ones are here all the time. You guys are. But, like, Chad is definitely a real one. He's been here a long time. But I've seen so many people come and go. They decide they like the clown show. And then since I don't like the clown show, you can't like, just because like people are Democrats and Republicans, right? Are you one of those people like you hate somebody if they're a Democrat? Because I'm not. Like, I like everybody. I like everybody. It's like you because you're like who you are and what I don't care like that if you like the guy I like. That's so stupid. That's like the dumbest reason to like not like a person. I don't like you because you don't like Mel Gibson. I can't be friends with you, Sinnycool. You don't like Mel Gibson. Who cares, dude? What the heck? Some people are like that, though. If you don't like Mel Gibson, they don't like you at all. They hate you now. So you don't like Mel Gibson, so now they hate you. It's kind of weird, right? Jets is here. Morgan Camo Cat. I feel like I haven't seen you in a minute. That woo sound? Woo! Woo! Jets is offended for no reason. Bye. Yeah, this stream was kind of a non-stop rant. You're right. Mark says I had to retreat a lot, but did get my starry pet last night after 20 tries. Yeah, it could go all wrong. Like, it could go all good or it could go all wrong. The RNG, that's an RNG fight. I think that's what I was saying the first time I did that epic trial. I was like, dude, it's going to be some RNG involved here. You know, is your Midnight Queen going to line up? Are you going to run away from terror? Are they going to run away from terror? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it is a lot of RNG. Somebody could have a horrible time. And then another person, everything could run away. And it could be so easy. So, it's one of those. It's one of those RNG fest epic trials. So, one person could say it's so easy. And another person could say it's so hard. And they could both be right. It's one of those. Creepy doll. Hey, what up, Mr. Z, Orc Masseuse? She's Damon Child these days. Can't get them to do anything. I feel ya. Jet says AC/DC. I was about to sing a song, but I don't even think it's the right song, so never mind. Mark says, I will say it again. You're a master at epic trials. Dang, good job. I keep losing troops, though, man. I hate it. But I guess it don't matter. You just gotta win. It don't matter if you lose troops. You can lose all your troops except for one, and it still counts, so... I just hate that I'm losing a troop on the first fight. That annoys me. But hey, none of the enemies ran away until the very end. That was not very good luck. Infamous King, hey, you got a question. When should I use the Glory and Gem keys? I'm waiting on event keys to get Ironhawk when the Kingdom is available. Good job. I'm glad to hear that. Glory and Gem keys, early game, you just use them all the time whenever you want. I usually do it like once a week. That way I have like a little bit, because it's kind of stupid. Like, it's not stupid, but it's kind of the game is stupid. I'm not saying you're stupid. The game is stupid when you open like 10 keys, you know? That's not very fun. So I like to like save them up until like Sunday. Then that'll be good practice too for your guild seal, so your guild chest will be as high as it can be. So maybe like save all, if you're a beginner. Like, I don't even know if you're a beginner, mid-game, end-game, but this is for beginners. Beginners, you open all your gold keys, all your glory keys, all your gem keys, and all your guild seals. Like, the only thing you save is event keys and shiny keys. Like, everybody should save those all the time, no matter if you're a beginner, mid-game, end-game. Event keys and shiny keys you save all the time until you see Adana, Zolkari, something like that. And then shiny keys, we're kind of waiting for a good shiny troop. Because right now you'll just get a bunch of whatever the weird shiny troop is for this week. It's weighted that way, where you get more of the one. It's not even good. So we're kind of waiting till something good comes in for shiny keys. Event keys, you kind of wait until a kingdom comes for a troop that you need. So you got to wait until Adana comes around. And sometimes it could take like 30, 40 weeks. So it's a waiting game with event keys. But as a beginner, you can throw all your glory keys, all your gem keys, all your guild seals, all your gold keys whenever you want. Because you need all the troops. You know, you need everything. But as a mid-game, there's some point where you'll stop doing that. Early mid-game, you're still doing it. You're throwing all your keys all the time. Usually I wait till Sunday, stack them up all week, and then throw them on Sunday. So my guild seal chest is as high as it can be. And that's like just the good practice of it. So it's like when, I can't even tell you, like it just depends on each account, from account to account. Like how many mythics do you have? How many legendaries do you have? Like that's how you decide. If you have 75% of the mythics, you should probably stop throwing keys all the time, because there's only 25% that you could possibly get that would be new. So you're going to keep getting duplicates. You're going to keep getting crappy mythics and duplicates. So eventually, like, it's more worth it to save your keys for a new mythic, which might be good, instead of just randomly throwing keys and getting duplicates and crappy mythics. But that's down the line once you have, like, 75% of the mythics, and, like, 90-something% of the legendaries, and, like, 100% of the epics, you know? Once you get to that point, which I can't even say what level you would be, because levels are so bloated these days, I have no idea what level to say. But it's more of like a, hey, how many of the mythics do you have, than what level you are. So somewhere in the mid-game, like late mid-game is when you would stop throwing all your keys all the time. And you have to, like, you've been throwing all your keys all the time since you started the game. So some people just do it forever, and that's a mistake. So you got to know when it's time to stop doing that, too. You got to, and you want to, like, everybody wants to open key. If somebody gives you a scratcher, you're going to scratch it. So they're giving you keys, but if you save them and wait, like your gold keys you can do all the time for all the time, like, because there's no mythics in there. It's just like you get some resources for opening the gold keys. So those you can do whenever you want, all the time, no matter what. But the glory keys, the gem keys, the guild seals, those have chances for mythics and legendaries, so you kind of want to save them. So it all depends on how many you got. So imagine you only need, like, let's say you only need 10 mythics and there's 100 mythics. And you throw keys and there's like a 1% chance to get a mythic. And then there's what percent chance for you to actually get one that you need? Yeah, like a 10% chance. So every time you do keys, you're doing a 1% chance on top of a 10% chance at a certain point, which is just not smart. You're just going to keep getting freaking Doomclaw and Omnisia and doubles of mythics you already have and stuff like that. So it's smarter to wait, like save them up and get Takshaka or get whatever that new mythic is called everybody's using. When I was playing my new account, I got to get another copy of that thing. But you know, Takshakas come around sometimes. It's not every single new mythic though, so don't believe like the videos where every single new mythic is awesome. Because look at all the mythics. There's 100 mythics, and how many of them do you actually use? And there's not even 100. I'm just using that as a nice round number. But we use like what, 25 of them? So 75% of the mythics aren't good. So if there's a new mythic, 3 times out of 4 it's not going to be good. So you have to kind of wait until there's a good one, like Takshaka or Ironhawk. You know, those came through as new mythics at one point in time, and we saved all our keys, and now we can get 3 Ironhawks. You know, now we can get 3 Takshakas because we saved all our keys, instead of like randomly opening them and getting duplicates of Doomclaw. So it all depends how many mythics you got, how many legendaries you got, how many you have. If you have 100% of the epics, that's a good time. Or if you have like 90-something% of the, because you're not going to get anything you need except for like a little bit of resources, especially the gem keys, because you don't even get gems from them. Like the guild seals, you don't even get gems from them, so there's not even that reason to open them. Like glory keys, at least you get gems if you're super low on gems. Like you could make an excuse to open them. But like gem keys and guild seals, those are really just for getting mythics. And if you already have 90-something out of the 100 mythics, why? It's such a low chance you're actually going to get the one you need. Even when like a new one comes into the drop table, that's still not like a great time. Like, oh my gosh, I've been waiting for King Stormguard or whoever. But he's still 1 of 100, and it's going to be really hard to get it. And you're going to get a ton of duplicates and crappy ones before you actually get them. You're going to have to throw so many keys that it's better to wait for like a Takshaka or an Iron Hawk, something you know is good. It's going to come eventually, and it's going to be the only one. Like, it's going to be 1 of 1. And you could, when you throw, if you get a mythic, you get the good one. So it's smarter to save your keys and wait for the 1 out of 1 great mythic that comes through as a new mythic than it is to keep like blowing keys, flushing them down the toilet, getting duplicate mythics and random bad mythics and stuff like that. Hopefully that helped you. I don't know. Professor says new doomed weapon gives armor, so heat brown might be guard's avatar for Tower of Doom. So it might be good for guard's avatar, like boost its armor. Yoke says that sounds like high school BS. Some people are still on that. I don't get it. Orc Masu says Mel Gibson is actually where I draw the line. Infamous says thank you so much. Always a great help. I have maybe 5 to 10 mythics. I am level 1057. I have over 1000 of each key, but I'll use all but event key. Yep. Yeah, keep doing that. You only got 5 or 10. You got a way better chance at getting a good one that you don't have, you know? There's at least 100 mythics. I use that as an example. There's at least 100. So you still need like 90 of them. So you have a higher chance than most people to get one that you actually need that's good. So yeah, keep opening until you have like... You know, you can use your legendaries as a barometer if you want. Like if you have 90-something% of the legendaries to where you're not going to get that consolation prize at least. Because, hey, at least if you open a bunch of keys and you don't get any mythics, maybe you'll get, like, Tesla or some cool legendary like Venoxia or something like that. But once that stops becoming a possibility, it's, like, not worth it to just randomly throw keys. And then there's not even that many good epics or anything. Like, once you have most of them, it's like, eh. But yeah, no problem. I think I'm done for the day, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Let me vent. Yeah, the guild thing, I just need Mr. Extreme to hit me up before I go crazy about it. I'm not gonna, like... and nothing I've said has been crazy. I haven't called anybody names. All I've spoken is facts. So if anything does happen, I've been documenting it. Like, I've done nothing. So, the only thing I said, maybe this was why, is that I don't share teams with my guild because I feel like they could just watch my channel, and I feel like it's redundant. Maybe that's why I don't know. That's a really weird reason. Like, you don't... Okay, so don't support your guildmate by watching their YouTube channel. Like, okay, I'm just saying, like, you could just watch my channel to get the teams. There's chapters and everything. You could click one little button to get the team. I'm not gonna, like, share... Like, if you're not gonna watch my channel, why would I share to the guild? Like, you do me a favor, scratch my back, I'll scratch your back type of deal. Nobody's scratching my back, then why would I... Yeah... I'm going to still do all the requirements. I'm still like a regular guildmate. Why do I get held to a higher standard? Nobody should hold me to a higher standard. Sometimes guilds do that. I don't get it. Don't hold me to a higher standard. If anything, I should be held to a lower standard because I'm doing way more. I'm doing a channel here. I was doing a whole nother account. I was doing 2 accounts and a channel. That might as well be 3 accounts. So how come I'm getting held to a higher standard? Even though I met requirements, I got demoted. Why do people think like that? I don't understand it. They see Sinnycool in their guild, and they think he should get first place or something. That's ridiculous. I got way more going on. I gotta save. Sometimes I gotta save sigils to show teams. I'm not gonna sit here and get 80 million points on a Monday and have no sigils left, so I can't show teams on my stream. I'm showing 3 different teams for every event. I don't need to do that, but I need sigils to do that so I can help people. And if I think I should be held to a lower standard. You know what I'm saying? And if I meet the requirements, then why am I getting demoted? There's no reason. People, they see my name and they want to hold me to a higher standard, which is ridiculous. If I was doing nothing but playing the game, then yeah, hold me to a higher standard. But I'm not. I had 2 accounts going on and I have the channel. That might as well be 3 accounts. So you go play 3 accounts and then still get 80 million points on a Monday in a guild event. Go play 3 accounts and then do that. Go help a bunch of people. Go help hundreds of people and play the game. And then get 80 million points on a Monday. You know? Why do I get held to a higher standard? I'm about to change my name to something else on the game. You know? Because it's stupid for me to get held to a higher standard. It's not cool. I should be held to a lower standard, if anything. Like, oh yeah, he's got a lot going on. He's helping a lot of people out there with the game. It's okay, even though they don't even need to say that because I met all the requirements. So we'll... What, I made some stinky fart out of my mouth hole? I said something somebody didn't like? Does that always happen? Fucking weird. I don't know. Anyway, I better stop talking. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. And you think somebody would, like, message you before they do something like that? Instead of just doing it? You know, the game isn't the only place in the world that you can chat. I'm streaming every single day. There's people literally doing it right now, like they figured it out. Mark Nugent, Sauna, Infamous King, Orc Masseuse, the Professor. Like, these people figured out how to chat on my live stream. There's comments after if you're working or something. Like, obviously, some people can't make it. There's comments that are there forever that you can type a message into. You can do it at 5 a.m. in the morning. You can do it on the toilet. You can do it on an airplane. You can do it if your friend says they're an astronaut and that their hip hurts too. You can do it whenever you want. You can leave a message in the comments and I will see it. There's Discord. We have a Discord channel. Sauna shares it out every single stream, so there's no reason not to be on the Discord channel. There's PlayStation messages. I'm on PlayStation. You're on PlayStation. We're in the same guild. So there's so many places that we could have been messaged like, hey, this is why I'm about to do this. And I would say, and I could rebut. Or I could say, oh, I understand. But if I have no idea why, then I'm going to be talking like this. Because nobody told me why. It's not even that big of a deal, but it's kind of disrespectful. And I don't like to be disrespected. When you disrespect me, I get irritated. So even though it's not even that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things, and it's not worth, like, anybody leaving a guild or getting kicked out of a guild or anything, it's definitely not worth that, because I didn't do anything wrong, and I'm not leaving Mark and Allie behind anyway, and I like everybody in the guild. I feel disrespected for not being, like, at least contacted before it happened. When I've been in the guild for so much longer than a lot of people, I've given way more... Just look at the proof on the screen. Like, I don't even need to... I'm not saying anything bad. I'm just going to show you the proof on the screen. How about that? Like, nobody likes facts. People get mad at facts. It's so weird. Who gets mad at facts? 2 plus 2 is 4. I'm mad. When people point out facts, they get mad. It's so strange. Like, I don't get why people get mad about facts. Like, something that's irrefutable. 361,276,710 gold. And if you just look at that screen right, look how ridiculous this looks. Look how ridiculous it looks for me to be down here. 908,572 seals. That's 5th in the whole guild. 5th place in the entire guild. 203,553 trophies, and I don't even care about trophies. Nobody on the screen even has a quarter of that. But I'm way down. I'm getting demoted. I met requirements last week. There's no reason. I got all the seals. I got all the trophies. I gave the gold last week. And I got demoted 2 days ago. Or like after the... It was this week. So I met all the... I don't know if maybe he thought I didn't meet all requirements. That's all I need to hear. Hey, I thought you didn't meet requirements, so I demoted you. That's just the rules of the guild. But if you met requirements, sorry, here, let me promote you back. My bad. Because it's not my bad. You know, my bad. That's all I want to hear. My bad, sorry, I thought you didn't meet requirements. That's all I want to hear. That's it. You know, put me back up. I don't even really care. I like being the king of the lightning. Crush, like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous when a person has 361 million, 21 million, 20, not even like pointing people out. I'm not gonna, you know, it's just kind of strange, is all I'm saying. And how long have I been in the guild? Longer than most people, that's for sure. Forget where you look at it, but longer than most people. That's all I know. Longer than anybody. You could say anything about anybody, like they do awesome and whatever. I've been in the guild longer than them, though. That's all I know. I think you look at, like, your portrait or something. So if people don't like facts and I happen to need a new guild, hit me up. Because I'm not leaving. But they would have to, like, not like facts. 1,112 days. What is that? Over 3 freaking years? 3 years. I've never been demoted. And all of a sudden I'm getting demoted after 3 years. When I met requirements. Just weird. I just want to know why. That's all. I feel disrespected. That's it. I just want to know why, because I feel disrespected. It's not even a big deal. You don't get nothing for being a raptor or lightning or whatever. It doesn't mean shit. But it's weird for some person to do that for no reason. Is all. So, whatever. Like, freaking stats don't matter, I guess. Having the 5th most seals in the entire guild doesn't matter. Which I could probably get first place. I just have to open some purple orbs. I should go get first place in the guild and see what... Hey, the guy with first place in the guild in seals got demoted. That just sets a weird precedent for everybody else. Everybody else in the guild is seeing this right now. They're all seeing it. Whether they agree or disagree, they're seeing it. They're seeing it happen. Somebody met requirements and they got demoted. What is that? Well, that sets a weird precedent. So I guess people can get demoted for meeting requirements now? Okay. Everybody's going to know that now. Everybody's going to have that in the back of their head now. Whether they agree or disagree, it's going to be in the back of their head now. People can get demoted for meeting requirements. That's weird. People can get demoted for having almost 400 million gold given to the guild. People can get demoted after being in the guild for 3 years. Not a couple months, not 2 years, not 9 months. 3 whole years. Probably because somebody's hip hurts and they're an astronaut or something. I have no idea. But anyway. Mark, you'll leave too if I leave? I'm not trying to leave. I'm just like, I feel disrespected and I want to know why. That's all. Because last time I left the guild, like, 7 people came with me. And I don't want to do that. And it's probably not going to be like that this time because I'm not as popular as I was back then. But, you know, at least Mark. We can go. I think Trey has a guild. We could probably go to Trey's guild, maybe. But I don't really want to. I want to stay in Mana Bombers. I like everybody in the guild. Unless there's a weirdo in the guild, like, low-blicking, whispering and stuff. Holding me to a higher standard just because of my name. Even though I'm out there helping so many different people. Might as well be playing 3 accounts last week. When people want to look at you should be in first place. No, I shouldn't. You're not thinking right. Anyway, I'm out of here. Nah, I'll never start a guild. I hate that. I think it's too much work, and it's too late in the game, life cycle of the game. If you didn't start your guild, like, 4 years ago, it was too late. So I'll never start my own guild. I don't want to be a guild leader. It's too much work. Being a guild leader's tough. It's hard. You can make mistakes like this. You gotta, like, keep your, you gotta watch people. You gotta make sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. You gotta recruit. You gotta kick people out of the guild. Being a guild leader's hard. I would not want to be a guild leader. I know it's hard. It's tough. Especially when you can't even chat on the game. And I love Mr. Extreme. He's cool. We're like 2 peas in a pod. Which is, who knows? Maybe he's trying to motivate me. Could be like some Big Brother shit where he's trying to motivate me. That's all I want to hear, though. Like, hey, dude, I was just trying to motivate you. That's all I want to hear, though. Some sort of message on the 17 different message things you could contact me on. That's all I want. Classic, you'll download the game and join and leave. Yeah, being a GM is another thing. Like, you could, it's like almost like playing a whole other account. Yeah, it's hard. But I feel like sometimes people see my name and they're like, how come he's in 24th place? Have you ever watched Tacit? Sometimes he's in last place. So do you hate him now? No. Sometimes he's in last place because he's so busy with his channel. It makes sense. I'm never in last place. I'm never in last place. I always do my share. The only time I don't do my share is if some person gets the entire event done by themselves and then there's no point. I don't get why people do stuff that there's no point. Going to floor 80 in Tower of Doom, there's no point. I don't understand why people do that. I don't get it. I don't get why why people care if you have 0 points when they got the guild event done on a Tuesday. You should just be happy that we're done with the event. I'm not going to, like, beat a dead horse. The event's over. There's no point of doing any more. We're not going to get it extra over. Unless we're going for the leaderboard or something. Like, let people know, though. Like, communicate that on Monday. Not on Tuesday or Thursday or Wednesday or Saturday or Sunday. Communicate that before the week starts. We're going to try for the leaderboard this week, so we want everybody to get this many points. I didn't see that message. So, in my brain, it's like, the event's over, we got all rewards. Why would I keep going? Now it feels stupid. But hey, if we're going for leaderboards, maybe. That's the only thing I could think of. But nobody said that. So, I'm on the same thing I've been on for the last 3 years. Doing the exact same thing for the last 3 years. If we all of a sudden change something, because of some new booty that's been in the guild for 9 months or something, let me know. Let me know. I've been in the guild for 3 years. I've been doing it the same way for 3 years. So you gotta let me know if we're gonna all of a sudden change things. So you gotta let the person know. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Have a good one. Thank you for joining me today, Sauna, Classic, Mark, Mr. Z, the Orc Masseuse, Infamous King, Sayo. Sauna been a member for 17 months. Awesome. That is a year and a quarter at least. A year and what? A year and a third? Yoke the Ham, the Professor, Infamous King, Orc Masseuse, MJK Jets. Got Sauna. Got Morgan Camo Cat. Good to see you back. Sauna Tyrion Shark. He said, I am considering attempting full Underspire this week because I hate myself. I think Void Dragon will be okay. Yeah, Ossifer and Void Dragon will be alright. It might not be the easiest one ever, but it's not as hard as people thought it was going to be. Void Dragon's good. But yeah, like the rest of the team is kind of poop, no matter what. So you got like one good troop or two good troops, and then the whole rest of the team is butt. So yeah, I get it. But it's not like completely 4 out of 4 butt. It's like more like 2 out of 4 butt. Anita was lurking. Goody Two Shoes. Put a chick in it and make it lame for my South Park fans out there. Gidralis, Cine fans screaming. Philip Jenner, good idea. Professor. Sauna with the gifted, thank you so much. Trying to bring this month out of the dirt. I hope your shoulders don't hurt too bad. You and Anita and Mark and Chad. Classic Sauna OG. Thanks again for the Professor for the apple juice. I definitely counted it and I I cheersed to you. Took a drink for you. Goody. Yeah, I think I should just stream ranting and that's it. Like, we won't ever play a game. I'm tired of dealing with other people anyway, like on games. Yeah, EverQuest, I'm tired of dealing with people on that game. This game, I'm tired of dealing with people on this game. I'm tired of dealing with people anyway. I'll just fire up a stream and I'll just rant the whole time. So I don't have to play a game and get annoyed by people. Anita with the gifted, thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate it. Went to DM Smith. And yeah, Mark was first, Anita second, Classic third. Alright. Hope you're not working too hard, dude. Any final questions? Sayo says, thanks, Cinny, for all the help. Certainly have helped me get on the right path for this game. No problem. This ain't about you, Sayo, but I feel like a lot of people say that, and then they go somewhere else. Like, I'm the guy that I'll teach everything you need to know, so then you can leave me and go be with somebody else. I'm the one, I'll teach you how to kiss. I'll be the first one, I'll be the first one in the bed with you, but then you go off to some other person after that. That's usually how this channel is. Like, I'll teach all the beginners. I'll teach everybody all the fundamentals of the game. I'll teach you how to fish. I'll teach you how to play the game, like, all the way. And then, like, everybody goes somewhere else after that. It's time to go watch the clown show, the Destruction Derby. I'll teach you how to drive properly, like NASCAR, like drive properly. Then once you know how to drive properly, you want to be like jumping off the ramp, Destruction Derby, so you go watch the clown show. So I get it. It gets boring. You already know everything you need to know. You don't need me anymore, so everybody goes to watch Destruction Derby clown show. I get it. You want some entertainment. You already know what you're doing. You don't need me anymore. So just, F him, leave him in the dirt. Who cares about him? He already taught me everything. I got everything I needed, so I'm out of here. I'm gonna go watch Destruction Derby Clown Show now. Some people, I know years ago. I'm not talking about right now. But I know tons, I could say tons of names that aren't around anymore because they got everything they needed and then they left. They use me. They all use me, guys. I'm just kidding. Alright, I'll see ya. Yeah, go take a break and rest your shoulders, Sana. I'm pretty good at massages, you know. Just kidding. Anyway, I'll see ya. Have a good one. You're the best. Peace out. Only massaging wifey. That's it.